My name is Pauline Jakober. I am the CEO and founder of Group 27. My team and I are remote. We have employees located in Arizona, Colorado, Massachusetts, and Utah. Our team is comprised of 9 Google Ads specialists and experts, and we primarily focus on Google advertising, but also work with our clients on their LinkedIn and YouTube advertising programs. We primarily work with B2B marketing teams. We work with clients that are in our industries like medical devices, life sciences, robotics, and machine vision. So I think what first got me interested in evaluating Optmyzr as a tool for our team is that we were starting to have issues creating Google ad scripts. And I've known the Optmyzr, we've known Optmyzr for years and the tool, and I think we've tested it on and off over the years, but we were really ready to start using something that we could trust and something that necessarily was not created within the Google Ads accounts. And some of our scripts became unreliable, and they can be a little clunky to create. And so our team was interested in using a tool that would make creating those scripts, implementing the scripts a lot easier. So that was sort of our entry point and main reason to look into Optmyzr. But I think what's happened and what's nice that in terms of what's been happening with Optmyzr is we're uncovering other ways that we're finding value with the tool. So it's not just the scripts anymore. It's really, there's a lot of different features and reporting tools that our team is using now. I've been polling the team in terms of what they're using the most. And every team member seems to have their own favorite tool. So what I find amazing about that is that there's not just one tool that they're all using that they kind of can't live without. Every single person on the team seems to be leaning towards or have a favorite tool. So I've polled the team, and I've heard a few different top tools or reporting features. So one of my team members loves the PPC Investigator. She says it's really great for pre and post changes. I'm hearing that the visual from the root cause analysis is something that really helps us view, and it's something you can't really get in Google Ads. And there's a lot of other features like the weekly reporting has helped us prompt us to then look deeper either within Google Ads or within Optmyzr Express to view the account. And look at the various suggestions or find any ad issues. And I think for larger accounts, when we may have a few people working on the accounts, the keyword deduper is nice. The account dashboard is great for alerts and account audit scores as well. So I have been beyond impressed with the training and the support that we've received. As the owner of the business, I've taken the financial risk of, including a new expense, but I think it's an expense that's been, well worth it. And I think as the owner of the business, I think what's been very important for me is seeing the actual support and recommendations that we're getting from Optmyzr. Specifically, Ignacio has been amazing. He has proactively reached out to us to see if we have any questions. He's also made some recommendations. We've almost been working with Optmyzr, I think, close to a year at this point, and I believe we've had a handful of trainings, which in terms of tools these days, I find to be really supportive and excellent. And even from day one, the sales calls didn't really feel like a sales call. I felt more supportive, and the way that they want to help us improve our efficiencies. As everyone knows, some people are in a tough, some of us are feeling the economy's, downturn. And so, of course, we're always, as the business owner, I am evaluating, do we need X, Y, and Z tools? Um, as I've been polling my team, they're very against stopping our partnership with Optmyzr. So I listen to my team. I trust my team. They're using it. I'm seeing the value of it because, during team calls or team meetings, when someone is walking through an issue they've had with an account, they're often referring back to how they used Optmyzr to help troubleshoot. And I don't see the value of letting go of the tool at this point. And I don't foresee ending, the partnership anytime soon. From the business side of things, what I'm finding valuable is the fact that the team is using the tool. And while we can often grab the same data, obviously, directly from the UI and Google Ads, I am hearing from the team that it's a lot easier, quicker to grab the information. The visual components of Optmyzr have made just time. So there's been time improvements and efficiencies and ways to find issues faster than by just exporting, a spreadsheet from Google Ads and trying to, manipulate the data or whatnot. What I'm hearing from the team is nothing but good things. And what I've also been promoting to my team is when there are questions, let's put them together. And that has been what's keeping us within the partnership and happy with the Optmyzr tool. The fact that Optmyzr and the team are so responsive. So we've had a couple of wish list items where we're not quite seeing what we're hoping to see within the tool. And I find that to be amazing as well, where you may bring up a question to Ignacio and he'll say, we don't quite have that, but we're actually working on, X, Y, and Z to get to that sort of outcome. And just within the past year, obviously with Google Ads changing all the time, I don't feel like Optmyzr has taken any kind of snoozes. They've been very proactive in keeping up with Performance Max and the new campaigns like that. I think Optmyzr is continuously trying to improve their own tool to always match that of Google's progression too. I think it matters a lot. I think that clearly it's something that I have worked towards since the start of Group 27. It's always been my goal to support and empower other women. And our industry has been very supportive, but it's not, you have to keep on working towards that ultimate goal. You can get a feel for the organization and how much they care about making their tool better or providing value. And I think the reason that Optmyzr is a great tool and company, really, and group of people to work with is because I do think that there is an interest in keeping your tool up to date and making it continually better for your customers. So I think it's been a pleasant surprise that there is so much response and interest in keeping us happy. So my thought is, again, as a business owner, I know that if I'm asking for a feature, maybe some of your other customers are too. And so I feel like that feedback to Optmyzr is seen as helpful, that you want to work with us to get to that next step. So far, our experience with Optmyzr has been excellent, wonderful professional team to work with. I've been very impressed with not only obviously there's tool experience, Optmyzr tool experience when we're talking with your team, with the Optmyzr team, but I've been mostly also impressed with their Google Ads knowledge. I don't feel like we're talking to a salesperson. I don't feel like we're just talking to a person that understands how to navigate the tool. I believe they have a deep knowledge within Google Ads, which I find very impressive.